This is Viking TV.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Carl Albert State College is an award-winning community college. Our campus community is a space where you can learn and grow. Here, you can join clubs and campus events and build relationships that will last a lifetime. Receive a world-class education and gain new life experiences in a community that will inspire you to succeed. Visit us online at carlalbert.edu.
Everyone, welcome to Poto, the campus of Carl Albert State College, on an absolutely gorgeous Saturday afternoon for doubleheader softball between the Lady Vikings of Carl Albert and the Southern Arkansas University Tech Lady Rockets. I'm Justin Pettit, joining us live here on Viking TV just in time for pitch number 1, and that is Cammie Autry in the circle for the Lady Vikings, and she hits the leadoff hitter, Caitlin Lewis. And that puts a runner on first just like that. That'll bring up center fielder Molly Swisher. Going around the horn with the Lady Vikings. Of course, Autry is in the circle. Tessa York is behind the plate. Over at first is Jada Wallace. At second is Kenzie Lowry. Shortstop is Tinley McCarty. Third base is Delaney Ross. Left field, Brady Wardrop. Center field, Kylie Ritchie, and over in right field is Riley Tiger. First pitch misses. It's 1-0, so runner at first. SAU Tech comes in with a record of 5-12. Lady Vikings are at 4-9. Both teams fighting with the weather throughout their schedule, just like everybody else this time of year. We mentioned it's gorgeous out here. The wind is pretty calm, but just like everywhere else in the state, we do got a little haze from all the smoke and the fires and the dirt and sand and everything else. That misses too. 3 balls, no strike is the count for Autry. Actually, Swisher is the center fielder for the Lady Rockets today. I'll just call them the Lady Rockets or just Rockets. We're going to call them the Lady Rockets. It's going to be on the corner for a strike, 3-1. SAU Tech over in Camden, Arkansas. That's going to be chopper right over to the circle. They're going to miss the lead runner. The ball will go into center field. But Ritchie was backing her up, so it'll be a base hit. Actually, they may call that an error, and it'll be runners at first and second with no out here in the top of the first. That'll bring up the catcher, Caitlin Barrett. I apologize, I don't have any stats for the Lady Rockets. The first pitch is in there for a strike. The NJCAA website was acting up this morning and just couldn't get to them, so I apologize for that. I'll try to maybe pull some up on my phone, maybe at least have them for the second game. Second pitch is high, 1-1. So runners at first and second, no outs. We're just underway here. Getting a little bit of a breeze, not as bad as it was last time we were here, not as bad as it can be. It'll pick up a little. That's going to be crushed down the third base line, but it is foul. So that makes the count 1-2 to Barrett. Runners at first and second. Autry trying to get out of a little jam early on here. Checks the wristband. Delivers, tries to get her to chase. Good patience there. Good vision by Barrett to hold off that one. It's 2-2. That's going to be lined into left field. That's going to go off of the wall. One run will score. It's a stand-up RBI double for Caitlin Barrett. And that brings up Cynthia Alvarez, the second baseman, with runners at second and third and no outs here. That was a good hit by Barrett. That's going to be in the dirt for a ball. I think thankfully for the Lady Vikings, I think the breeze picked up just enough, blowing out of blowing left to right, kind of across the field right now. And how gorgeous is that field, man? Especially for mid-March, it looks great. 2-0. I will say this so far about the Lady Rockets. Very patient, very taking their time at the plate, not going after bad pitches. That's going to be foul down the third base line. If you're not familiar with our broadcast, we are outside, although we have a nice setup here right behind home plate. So if you hear a little wind, a little breeze, it happens. 2-1 pitch, inside. Makes it 3-1. And if you hear me or any of us, rest of us coughing a little bit, hey, we apologize. It's not exactly clean air down here today. That's way outside, and it loads the bases. Brings up Ashlyn Carrasco playing first base today. Nice crowd filing in here. Like I said, I don't think you could ask for a better day for some softball, so we're going to play two. That pitch is right to short, goes off of her glove. She's able to get the runner at second, and they get the double play. A run scores, but they get the double play. So nice play out there. That was McCarty to Lowry over to Wallace. So 2 gone. Brings up Emma Hutchinson, who's going to be pitching today. It does make it 2-0 with 2 outs. Inside, again, very patient these hitters are. There you go. Gets it on the corner, 1-1. Hopefully Autry settling down a little bit here. The wind now looks like it's blowing out towards center field. That's going to hit right back the middle. Goes just past Autry, and a run will score. Makes it 3-0. And we'll bring up Olivia Huckabee, the shortstop. So runner at first, 2 out, 3-0. SAU Tech in front in their first strike. Got Joe here with us working the TriCaster. Russell and Dave on the cameras. That's high, 1-1. Of course, our camera that's mounted out in right center field, bringing you those shots from behind the pitcher. One pitch. That's going to be hit high. It's carrying out in the left field, and it's going to go over the head. The wind caught it. And that's going to put runners at first and second, another double. Wardrop had a beat on it, but the wind, again, it's carrying out there. And something I didn't even think about until just now is it's a real haze. It's not as bad as it was up north where we left, but it's still real hazy here. And you add that sunlight in, it could be kind of treacherous to see. That's going to be hit over third base. It'll be an RBI single. That was Delilah Antonio. Hutchinson crosses home plate, and it makes it 4-0. The umpire's going to do a little house cleaning here. The Lady Vikings go talk to their pitcher, kind of settle her down a little bit here. I will say this, Lady Rockets when they make contact, boy, it's tough. It's hard contact. Vivian Slay is the batter, playing third base. Runner is going to advance to second. Not the worst thing in the world. Gives you a little room. If you do walk, then you got the base open over there, and then you have force out at all places. Here's the pitch. The low, 2-0. Got a time here. I think Coach Watson's going to come out. Look at the score. We have had every game we've had down here. We have had score or lineup issues. Watching, just probably needing some clarification here. Again, another nice crowd filing in here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Remember a couple weeks ago, it was 0 degrees and just awful weather. Thank goodness those days are gone. This is my favorite time of year, the springtime. 2-0, 2 outs, runners at second and third. Again, Slay is the batter, the third baseman today for the Lady Rockets. That's going to be hit and foul, so I'll make it 2-1. Just got under that one. You'll forgive me if you hear a few basketball terms as we're getting out of basketball and moving into softball and baseball, so that's going to be hit high. It's going to stay in play. It will not, and thank goodness they built this nice cover for us. So now when the ball's hitting the air, we don't have to go duck. We know that we're safe here. So 2-2 is the count. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Lady Vikings trying to get out of a jam here. Autry checks her wristband. Gets the sign, and here comes the delivery. It's going to be foul and out of play. So Slay turning this into a quality at bat nonetheless. Swing and a miss, but it goes behind the catcher, and a run will score, and the runner will advance on the pass ball. That was Huckabee who scores, and the inning continues. That goes back to the top of the order. Caitlin Lewis, she got hit by the very first pitch. Fakes the bunt. Oh, they may have her at second. They do. They get, no, they missed the tag. And another runner will score. Antonio crosses the plate. Give a heads up to Slay out there for avoiding the tag. They had her. They had her. It was a strike, so it's 0-1. Still with the 2 outs here. So it's 6-0, SAU Tech. We're about to get back underway here. Still in the top of the first inning. Runner is at second. Back to the leadoff hitter, Lewis, who again got hit by a pitcher first at bat. That's high, 1-1. Swisher's on deck. Hopefully Autry can get the out here. Inside. 2-1. We'll give Lewis credit. She's not scared to stand in there. She does not move at all. She got, like I said, she got hit by the pitcher first at bat. She almost got hit again. That's going to be hit high towards left field. Center field, they're both going for it, and there it's brought in by the center fielder, Ritchie. 6-run score. We head to the bottom of the first here on Viking TV.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
This is Viking TV.
Welcome back to Poto. SAU Lady Rockets get 6 in the top of the first inning, but the Lady Vikings now will have their chance at the plate. Wardrop, York, and Ross scheduled here in the bottom of the first. The pitcher is number 14, Emma Hutchinson. And I apologize for the stats. Trying to warm up here. Again, the wind is always kind of wild down here. It'll blow left to right. It'll blow right to left. Then it'll stop. Then it'll blow out of center field. Then it'll become, so it's kind of where we're positioned here, where this field is located. It just depends on whatever kind of mood it's in. So here we go. Brady trying to get everything going here for the Lady Vikings here in the first inning. Down 6-0. Hutchinson is the pitcher. Gets the sign. Delivers. Outside, 1-0. Bunt is down. Oh, it's good. They're going to say it's safe, and she's on. Might have been better if they would have let that. It looked like it was going foul, but nevertheless, it's a single for Wardrop. Brings up Tessa York, the catcher. Now, I do have some Carl Albert stats. Tessa batting .348, 1 home run, 8 RBI. In there for a strike. Over at first, Brady's got 1 stolen base this year. 8 RBI for York. She'd like to add to that total here. Swing up to first. They are going to try to second. No way. Way too much speed out there by Brady, and it's no outs. And now runners at first and second. Brings up Delaney Ross. Freshman. 1 home run, 10 RBIs, batting .526. Just appeared in 9 games, though, so she's getting her really starting to be a player for this Lady Vikings team. Bunt is down, but it goes foul. So everybody will reset. Runners will go back to first and second, and Delaney will go back inside the batter's box. Lady Vikings trying to answer back after the 6-run first inning for the Lady Rockets. Hutchinson checks the wristband. Showing bunt inside, 1-1. Slay over there at third. She's ready for the bunt. She's playing in. Inside, 2-1. Ross makes contact at third. Not going to get anybody over at third, but they will get her, so she advances the runners to second and third. But there's one down. I don't know if we call that a sacrifice or not. We're going to. Brings up Kylie Ritchie, number 7. Playing out in center field today. Made that great grab to end the inning. Batting .324, a home run, and 9 RBI. She's walked 5 times as well. Runners at second and third. Just one out here in the bottom of the first. Outside, 1-0. Jada Wallace on deck for the Lady Vikings. Outside, 2-0. Hutchinson delivers right in there, 2-1. So Ritchie waiting on the pitch. Now it's 2-1. Again, just one out. Runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Hutchinson. Good cut. It's a little behind it. Makes it 2-2. Pretty much any contact down the right side is going to score a run. Tried to get her to chase. She holds off, so now we're full. Full count. Kylie awaits the pitch. It's going to be hit down the shortstop. They're going to get over for 1, but it scores the first run of the afternoon for the Lady Vikings. And it makes it 6-1. Wardrop crosses the plate. So runner at third with 2 outs. Brings up Wallace. Jada playing first base, batting .300, 2 RBIs, 3 walks. Trying to get her third RBI here. Just catches the corner, 1-1. Misses 2-1. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, runner at third. Wallace waiting on the pitch from Hutchinson. It's going to be hit high to center field, but it's going to stay in. So 1 run, a couple of hits, but the Lady Vikings trail 6-1 as we head to the second on Viking TV.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
This is Viking TV.
And we welcome you back to Poto. Lady Vikings down 6-1. Here on the first of 2 on a Saturday afternoon. Again, despite all the haze and dirt in the air, it's actually a pretty nice afternoon here as York was out there on base, so they're getting her equipment on for her, so that's why they waiting on why there's a little delay here as Autry gets a warm-up pitch in, and we're about to get back underway. This is the second broadcast of the softball season. We've got several more scheduled throughout the rest of the season. Also some baseball games as well. Keep an eye on the Viking TV Facebook page. We'll let you know where we're going to be. First pitch is going to be chopped to second over the first, and just like that, 1 out. That was Molly Swisher, and brings up Caitlin Barrett. She had an RBI double back in the first inning. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. To Barrett. That's going to be fouled out of play. That's high, 3-1. 1 out here in the bottom or top of the second, pardon me. Taking that one all the way, and it's a walk. Second walk of the afternoon brings up the cleanup hitter, the second baseman, Cynthia Alvarez, who walked back in the first inning. That's fouled back and out of play. 0-1. That's going to be crushed to shortstop. They're going to say that's going to be a double play to end. One of the umps, he was saying safe, but I guess it was an out, so we'll take it. Double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, 6-1. Lady Vikings trail on Viking TV.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
This is Viking TV.
We're back here in Poto. The double play to end the inning. Just what the Lady Vikings needed. Hutchinson warming up. It's for the second consecutive inning. The catcher was part of the play, so late to get ready, but we're about to get underway here. Leading off the inning, Tinley McCarty playing shortstop today. Batting .409 in 9 appearances. And she'll start to try to get something going here for the Lady Vikings in the bottom of the second. Hutchinson checks the wristband, gets set. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. In their first strike, 0-2. Couple of good pitches by Hutchinson. See if they don't get her to try to chase one way outside here. That's generally the formula. Here we go. And they do, and she swings, and it's the first strikeout of the afternoon for Hutchinson. Brings up number 1, Riley Tiger. Freshman batting .346, a home run, 4 RBI. Time on the field. Swing and a miss. One on one's the count. That's going to be hit. Good contact, but just foul. Well, it was just foul. The wind carried it. So it's now 1-2. So Hutchinson doing a good job jumping on the strike zone here in the bottom of the second. That's going to be hit in the center field. That may get down run, and it will. It's going to be at least a double for Tiger. They will hold her there, and the Lady Vikings have a runner. Brings up Cammie Autry, the pitcher. Batting .290, 9 RBI. With just one out, she doesn't try to move the runner over here. She'll back out of the bunt stance, outside, 1-0. They're going to go to SAU. They may have her in a run down here, but I think she's going to get back in time. Yeah, they forgot what the pitch was. It was a strike, so it's 2-1. Going to be hit to short. Knocks it down over to first for the out. They hold the runner at second, so that'll be a ground out for Autry. Brings it Tatum Tinsley, number 8. Just 6 games, batting .200 with an RBI. Trying to get some more plate appearances here. Misses, 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me. Going to be hit. It's going to go in the center field. It may score a run. It will. So the Lady Vikings pick up a run. The RBI single. Tiger crosses the plate. Makes it 6-2. Back to the top of the lineup. Brady Wardrop is the batter. Had a single. And then for a strike. Single her first appearance. One and one. One pitch. Chop to second. They'll toss it over the first. Whoa, Wardrop speed almost enough, but it's a ground out and will end the inning. But the Lady Vikings pick up a run. Cut the lead to 6-2. We head to the third. Coming up on Viking TV.
This is Viking TV.
Here in Poto, looks like both pitchers starting to settle in a little bit here as Autry only faced the 3 batters in the second after giving up 6 runs in the first, and now SAU will have Ashlyn Carrasco to lead off the inning, number 10. She grounded out into a double play her first appearance. Again, we're still having trouble with the lineup cards here. As the umps talking with they were talking about, I think last inning there was a delay of game called, and that's where the ball was given to one of the Carl Albert hitters, and they were asking for clarification. All right, so now we're about to get underway. There's always something between innings. Somebody's always needing an explanation. First pitch is crushed into center field, and it will go off of the wall. She's going to try to turn for second. They may get her. The ball was just on a little too wide, so it's a double for Carrasco to lead off the third inning. So the pitcher, Hutchinson, comes to the plate, where she had an RBI single back in the first inning. It's a little low, 1-0. Autry checks the wristband, delivers. That's going to be hit high to left. It's real high, but it's a fly out as Wartrop's able to reel it in. So that'll bring up Olivia Huckabee. Had a double and scored back in the first. One and 0, and runner at second. Just one out here in the top of the third. In the dirt, 2-0. That's going to be hit a ton to left field. It's got a chance to get out, and it does. It's a 2-run home run for Olivia Huckabee. Scores Carrasco, and it makes the score 8-2. And that brings up Delilah Antonio with just one out. She had an RBI single in the first. That's going to be hit in the right field, and it's going to be reeled in out there by Tiger, and there's two gone. Vivian Slade comes to the plate. She struck out, but was able to reach on a pass ball. She hits that to third. Ross has it over to Wallace, and that will end the inning as the Lady Rockets get two on a 2-run home run by Huckabee. It's 8-2. We head to the bottom of the third here on Viking TV.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O, with a tick-tick here and a tick-tick there, here a tick, there a tick, everywhere a tick-tick, old MacDonald.
If old MacDonald had a farm today, he'd have a Coyote tractor on it for sure. Test drive one at your local Coyote dealer.
This is Viking TV.
Welcome back to Podo. Lady Vikings trail 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the third, but we'll try to get things going with the catcher, Tessa York, leading off the inning. Well, the sun has disappeared, and it's gotten cold again. I think I brought my hoodie. York ready to go. Pitch going to be over to third. Going to be a good throw. And they get her. Nice extension out there by Carrasco. But a good hit by York. Just a little bit better play. That was the shortstop Huckabee. Brings up Delaney Ross. Had a sacrifice ground out earlier in the first. Misses 1-0. Gets that outside corner, 1-1. Two and one. Well, they're trying to get her to chase. See if they change that up here. One out, bottom of the third. Base is clear. That's a strike, 2-2. As she fouled it off, she swung and tried to hold back, but just too far in front of us. So here we go, 2-2. Now she's showing bunt. Another outside pitch for full. It's a chess match of, are you going to chase this pitch? And Ross has done a good job of not doing so. So now, what do you do with a full count here? Pitch in there, swing, and out number 2. Second strikeout for Hutchinson, and that brings up Kylie Ritchie, the center fielder, had a sacrifice RBI. That's going to be hit right to short, and it is caught, but they're going to make sure it's an out as they get her at first anyway. We'll call it a fly out to, or a line out to short, and that will end the inning. No runs. Still 8-2 here on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank, local lenders, local decisions.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw over low price cars.
What the? All right. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw over low price cars.
This is Viking TV.
Back here at Poto, Lady Vikings down 8-2 as we head to the fourth. Leading off is Caitlin Lewis. Pitches outside. We have a new pitcher. It's Sophia Abbott, number 19. In their first strike, 1-1. Lewis is 0 for 1 in 2 appearances. She got hit by the very first pitch of the game, ended up scoring, but then she had a fly out back in the third. Actually, that was in the first as well. There's another well-hit ball, but it's going to go right to Richie, and there's one out. Brings up Molly Swisher. 1 for 2 with a single. That one gets away from Abbott, but York does a good job of reeling it in. Abbott comes in 24 innings pitched. That's going to be chopped. They're going to call it foul just outside the base, and it's 1-1. That's going to be in between third and short. Good hit. And that'll be a base hit for Swisher. And we'll bring up Caitlin Barrett, who's walked and had a RBI double. So runner at first, just one out. They're going to try to get her at second. They will not. It will go in the center, but again, heads up play by Richie to back that up. Keeps the runner at second. Oh, they're going to say okay. They're going to say she's out. So now there's 2 gone. Maybe interference here at first is what they're calling, or at home. In the dirt. That's going to be hit right off of Abbott. But it's still going to get her at first. So 1, 2, 3 inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 8-2 on Viking TV.
Carl Albert State College is an award-winning community college. Our campus community is a space where you can learn and grow. Here, you can join clubs and campus events and build relationships that will last a lifetime. Receive a world-class education and gain new life experiences in a community that will inspire you to succeed. Visit us online at carlalbert.edu.
This is Viking TV.
Welcome back to Poto. Lady Vikings trail 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. It seems like every half inning, the catcher has been involved with the previous at bat or inning or something, and they're late coming to the plate getting their gear on. Funny how things work like that sometimes. I'll go out and walk or run out at the trail in town. And, it's a 1 mile trail, and there'll be 12 people out there. And at one point, no matter what, we're all going to end up in the same spot. Just the way it works sometimes. All right. Jada Wallace comes to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Trying to get a little bit of a rally going here for the Lady Vikings. They trail by 6 runs. In the dirt, 1-0. That's going to be chopped to third. Oh, she bobbles it over to first. They get her just in time. Great play over there by Vivian Slade, and there's one gone. Tinley McCarty comes to the plate. Struck out back in the second. Looks like they are moving in. They're expecting a bunt here. And they're all drawn in. She shows bunt, backs off. 1-0. There's the bunt. Oh, it's perfect down the line. Oh, they don't get her. So that was about as good as a bunt as you can get. Brings on Riley Tiger. She had a double and scored. Trying to get a bit of a rally going here. So runner at first, just one out. That's going to be hit. Oh, but it's right to first for one. They will not get McCarty at second, so runner advances, but there are 2 gone. So Cammie Autry 0 for 1 with the ground out. That's high. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Trying to get her at third. Oh, they got her. They did. So that will end the inning. Thought she might avoid the tag, but she got her just in time. So no runs. It's still 8-2 as we head to the 5th on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
This is Viking TV.
Back here on what's becoming a chilly afternoon in Poteau, campus of Carl Albert State College. Well, we've experienced spring and fall since we've been down here. And we send our thoughts out to everybody on the west side of the state dealing with those fires. Just horrible. Hope everybody's all right there. Just like always, I know we'll come together as a state and help our neighbors in need out. Leading off the inning, Cynthia Alvarez. 0 for 1. She walked and lined out. Check swing. She went around. 1-1. So Abbott's came in and kind of taking a little bit of control of this game. That's going to be a dribbler back to the pitcher. Over to first in time for the outs. Brings up Ashlyn Carrasco. 1 for 2. She grounded out to a double play and hit a RBI single. Foul back and out of play. Boy, it did it again, Joe. There is like a 1 foot gap between the fence and this awning here, and that's the second game in a row where somebody's lined it and it's made it through. In the dirt, 1-1. Outside for the ball. That's going to be hit foul. It's going to be reeled in. Nope, out into the bullpen. And it's 1-2. Two and 2. That's what I thought it was. Now they fixed the scoreboard. 2-2, 1 out. That's going to be hit high, and I think it's going to carry out of play. No! Wallace is going to get it for the foul out. Good job. Good hustle out there. And we'll bring up Emma Hutchinson. RBI single and a fly out herself, so man, the Lady Vikings would like to have that first inning back because they've really calmed down since then. Played some good softball. Hutchinson at the plate, the pitcher. In there for a strike. A little high. In the dirt. 3-1. That's going to be hit out in the right field. Oh, it's off the glove. Tiger couldn't reel it in. And the inning continues with a runner at first. That brings up Olivia Huckabee, who crushed a 2-run home run her last at bat. Two outs. Abbott checks the wristband. Strike one. It's high, 1-1. Foul back and out of play. Makes the count 1-2. Outside, 2-2. That's going to be a hit in the center field and able to be reeled in by Ritchie. So runner reaches, but no runs. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Vikings still trail 8-2 here on Viking TV.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
This is Viking TV.
We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Vikings still trail 8-2. Trying to get a rally going here late. Down to their last 9 outs. So Cami Autry will be the batter. She was at the plate when the last inning ended as they caught the runner at third. So fresh count for her. Hutchinson still the pitcher for Lady Rockets. Misses 1-0. In their first strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. That ball had some movement on it. 1-2. Chopper to short. Gonna have to hustle it out, and they get her just in time. So a ground out to start the inning. Brings up Tatum Tinsley. Had an RBI single back in the 2nd inning. Hit down the third base line. Oh, what a grab out there by the left fielder, Caitlin Lewis, in foul territory. And there's 2 gone. And brings up Kinsey Lowry. Takes it over back to the top of the lineup. Brady Wardrop had a single and scored and a ground out in her 2 appearances. Inside, 1-1, or 2-0, excuse me. It's going to be a chopper, but it's foul. Two and one, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 8-2. Lady Vikings trying to get their way back into this one. That's going to be down the third base line, but foul. Makes it 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Outside. 3-2. That's like the textbook. Again, anytime you're 2-2, 1-2, you throw it out, way out, try to get him to chase it. And Brady does a good job of holding off. Now we're full with 2 outs. And it's a walk. Brings up Tessa York, the catcher. As again, she's got to take her gear off. She's having to hustle, take the gear off, put it back on. Like we mentioned, both of these catchers, seems like at the end of every inning, they're having to rush to either bat or get behind the plate and scramble for their gear. That's a ball, 1-0. Two outs, runner at first. 1-0 count. Outside, 2-0. Hit high, but I think it's going to go out of play, off the concrete, over the fence, and down into the creek. Well, I didn't quite make it. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Boy, they're trying to get these first 2 batters to chase, and they're just not doing it. In there for a strike, so we're full for the second straight batter. That's going to be lined into left field. Puts runners at first and second with 2 out. Brings up Delaney Ross. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice ground out and a strikeout. It's high, 1-0. Misses again. Oh, it's going to be lined in the center field. Wardrop's going to score easily, and it makes it 8-3. Brings it Richie. Yeah, it seems like the SAU Tech's philosophy's changed this inning. They're just going out, getting them full counts, and that's working perfectly for the Lady Vikings to get them back in this game. Trying to get them to chase. Almost getting maybe a little too conservative. With a 6-run lead, that's now a 5-run lead. So Richie comes to the plate. With runners at first and second and 2 outs. Trying to start a big 2-out rally here. One and 0, just kind of floats it in there. Gets the corner that time. One pitch. Gets the corner that time, 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs, runner at second, I should say. See if they don't go way outside and get her to try to chase this one. Yep. It's 2-2. That's going to be hit high in the center field. And they run in and get it, and that will end the inning. But they get 1 run back. It's 8-3 as we head to the 6th inning here on Viking TV.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
This is Viking TV.
The sun's starting to shine back out. Lady Vikings got a run back in the bottom of the 5th, but still trail 8-3. Abbott will remain the pitcher. as Delilah Antonio comes to the plate. RBI single and has flown out. First pitch in the dirt. One and 0. In the dirt. Now 3-0. It's high and it's a walk. Brings up Vivian Slay. Actually, we're going to have a sub here. Number 18, Kayla Mutter comes to the plate. Outside 1-0. High and away, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Another swing and a miss, makes it 2-2. Runner at first, no outs here in the top of the 6th. Swing, and she got her on 3 straight pitches. Back to the top of the lineup, Caitlin Lewis. Hit by a pitch and scored, and then she's got 2 straight flyouts. A little low, 1-0. Foul back. One and one, one out, runner at first. That's going to be hit right to Ross, and there's 2 gone. And brings up Molly Swisher. 2 for 3 with a couple of singles and a run scored. It's low. They're going to try to get her at. Oh, did they get her? Yes! What a play down at second base to throw the runner out to end the inning. That was almost perfect. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Vikings still down 8-3.
MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. With a tick-tick here and a tick-tick there, here a tick, there a tick, everywhere a tick-tick, old MacDonald.
If old MacDonald had a farm today, he'd have a Coyote tractor on it for sure. Test drive one at your local Coyote dealer.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
This is Viking TV.
Welcome back here in Poto. It's turned into a chilly, well, it's hot, then it's cold, and it's windy, and it's not. And so it's one of those, normal mid-March Oklahoma afternoons. Lady Vikings need some runs here in the 6th as they trail 8-3. Jada Wallace will lead it off. She's 0 for 2 this afternoon. That's going to be hit. It's right to the second baseman, and there's one gone. Brings up Tinley McCarty. Struck out, single for a 1 for 2 afternoon. One and 0. Gets the corner. 1 and 1. In the dirt, 2 and 1. Strike 2. Two count, 1 out. That's going to be a hit in the center field. And the Lady Vikings have a runner with 1 out. Brings up Riley Tiger. 1 for 2 with a double. That's going to be fouled back. Runner at first. No balls, 1 strike. Chopper gonna go through past the shortstop. Now we got runners at first and second with just One out. Brings up Cami Autry. 0 for 2. That's going to be a bunt foul. So runners will have to go back. High, 1-1. That's going to be hit hard in the center, and it's over her head. At least one run will score. Going to hold the runner at third, so it's an RBI double. McCarty scores. Makes it 8-4. Runners at second and third. Still just one out. Tatum Tinsley comes to the plate, 0 for 2. The strike, 0-1. Another strike, 0-2. That's going to be hit to right field. It's down. One run will score. Two will score. It's going to be a triple for Tinsley. And the Lady Vikings not going anywhere. Back to the top of the lineup. Wardrop comes to the plate. Down just 2. She's the tying run. Just one out still, as we got all kinds of, looks like we're going to have some changes here for the Lady Rockets. So while they do all the changing, we'll take a timeout and be back on Viking TV.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
All right, who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
Carl Albert State College is an award-winning community college. Our campus community is a space where you can learn and grow. Here, you can join clubs and campus events and build relationships that will last a lifetime. Receive a world-class education and gain new life experiences in a community that will inspire you to succeed. Visit us online at carlalbert.edu.
This is Viking TV.
Pitching change for the Lady Rockets. Olivia Huckabee moves from shortstop to the circle, trying to stop this late rally from the Lady Vikings. They've got three, scored three here in the bottom of the sixth. Tinsley's over at third after her triple, and Wardrop's in the batter's box. Outside, but they're going to call a strike on the corner. She's the tying run. Foul back behind us. Boy, it almost did it again. We're going to have to get some extra netting or something to go in that little space. It's 0-2 though. Misses 1-2. That was close. Foul, or actually hit high, right to short, and there's two gone. Tessa, couple of singles and a ground out. She represents the tying run. Outside. That's inside. 2-0. Ross is on deck. That's going to be chopped to short. Can she leg it out? She cannot. So the Lady Vikings leave a runner on. They still trail 8-6. As we head to the 7th inning here on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
This is Viking TV.
We're back in Poteau. Lady Vikings scored 3 in the bottom of the 6th, but left a runner on. Abbott's come in and done a great job in relief. As once again, Tessa York, the catcher, was at the plate to end the inning, so she's got to get all her gear back on in a hurry. Now she's ready to go. That's a lot of gear to put on. All those shin guards and helmet and the plate. So Molly Swisher is the batter. Two for three with a couple of singles. First pitch is chopped down the left field line, but it's foul. Yeah, this is game 1 of 2. We'll have a quick turnaround and come back with game 2 at approximately 3 p.m. Oh, 0-2. That's a chopper. Gonna go to second. She'll beat it out. Brings up Caitlin Barrett. Got an RBI double, walked, and grounded out. That's going to be lined over to short. Going to get her in time. They do. That should be a double play. It is. Great play out there by McCarty. Catches the line drive, gets the double play. And that'll bring up Cynthia Alvarez. Walked, lined out, and grounded out. Swing and a miss. Outside. In the dirt, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. That one was tipped, but went right to the catcher's glove anyway. It doesn't matter. So 2-2, 2 outs. Abbott trying to get him out of the inning and give him a chance in the bottom of the 7th. There comes the pitch. It's low and inside. Full count. Foul out of play. Remains full. Full count, 2 outs. That's going to be hit in the center field for a base hit. And brings up Ashlyn Carrasco. 1 for 3. Hit high behind the plate, and she gets it. Great job there by Tessa. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. Lady Vikings down 8-6. We'll be back on Viking TV.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
This is Viking TV.
Lady Vikings got 3 outs. They need at least 2 runs to extend the game, 3 to win it. Olivia Huckabee stays in the circle for SAU Tech. And leading off will be Delaney Ross for the Lady Vikings. Had a sacrifice ground out, strikeout, and an RBI single. You can probably hear my microphone, folks. That wind is decided to come back. It is blowing right at our backs, which means it will be blowing out to center field for the players. Here we go. Huckabee delivers. That's going to be fouled down third base line. 0-1. Outside. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing, and she got her. Bring up Richie. Oh for 3 this afternoon. One of those was a sacrifice RBI. So we'll say 0 for 2. 1 out. It's a ball. A little low. Next game scheduled for 3. I imagine it'll be a little after that as we're running late on this one. Not too much though. But whenever we go live, or whenever we start, we'll go live here. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Huckabee's found something she likes here in the bottom of the 7th. In there for a strike, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Two pitch, 1 out. High, 3-2. Full count. It's a walk. So the tying run comes to the plate. Jada Wallace, 0 for 3 this afternoon, so she's due a hit. Foul back, out of play. High and away, 1-1. Give these Lady Vikings credit. They have tried everything they can this afternoon to get them to chase outside, and they just will not do it. And they're not going to stop. I mean, they just keep hammering in, and they lay off of it. 2-1. Tried it again. In the dirt, 3-1. Foul back and out of play, another full count. Full count pitch, outside, another walk. So back-to-back walks on long at-bats. Brings McCarty to the plate. She is the winning run. She struck out her first at bat and has 2 singles and scored a run. Misses 1-0. Huckabee's just lost her strike zone here over the last couple of batters. Still just 1 out. 2-0. She struck out Ross to start the inning and has walked back-to-back batters and is down 2-0 here. Outside, 3-0. If I'm McCarty, I'm not swinging at this next pitch for anything. Make them strike you out or make them give you something to look at. 3-0 count here. Pitch. There you go. That's a good one to take, though. 3-1. Make them throw a strike. Three-one pitch, just 1 out. That's going to be chopped foul. Now we're full again for the 3rd straight batter. Full count, 1 out. Runners at first and second. And she walked her. So that's 3 straight walks to load the bases. And that brings up Riley Tiger. 2 for 3, a single, a double, scored 2 runs. Base hit in the right probably ties the game. We'll see what happens here, though. Just have a grand slam and end this one. How about that? That's going to be hit, but it's right to short, and there's 2 away. And that brings up Cammie Autry. 1 for 3, including an RBI double. Her last at bat, down to their last out. Huckabee delivers. Strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Foul back. It ricocheted off the fence and she caught it. Thankfully, they don't count it. I'm telling you, that's the second one that's almost made its way through that little space between the fence and the roof here. 0-2. That's going to be a hit in the right field, and it's caught. And that will end the game. And the Lady Vikings fought back, but they lose 8-6. That's game one. We still got one more to go, so we will end this live stream. And when we go live here at the ballpark, we'll be back for game two. Stay tuned here on Viking TV.
Carl Albert State College is an award-winning community college. Our campus community is a space where you can learn and grow. Here, you can join clubs and campus events and build relationships that will last a lifetime. Receive a world-class education and gain new life experiences in a community that will inspire you to succeed. Visit us online at carlalbert.edu.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
This is Viking TV.